Good morning, my Colorado friends. Randy Flood here. Today is Friday, July the 23rd, and boy, it's a gorgeous day, and it's hard to believe that we're at the end of the week already. There's very little news going on today, so not a whole lot is happening. The only thing that we have for rates go up category next week, there's going to be the 3, 5, and 7 year auctions, so there may be some concerns on how that will be received. In the rates go down category, the Euro bank stress results are supposed to be released today. They've actually delayed it. And I think what's happening is they're trying to figure out how to spin it in a more positive manner. And personally, I believe that if they don't spin it in a really positive manner, I think that we'll have another big rally in the bonds, which means rates will go down. Here's what's going on in the market right now. We're up actually 12 basis point, and we have very little small range as far as within the trading the last couple of days. You can see we had the larger ones, and I anticipate we'll be staying in this range today unless the euro stress tests really come out very negative. Now, the other thing I was going to say is we're still in a positive upward trend, and that is really good. However, I do believe that we're overdue for a correction. As you recall, I keep on talking about the importance of having the stair steps, and I see a fairly big correction coming. I don't know how soon, but we are overdue. Here's what's happening in the market today. You can see we started up, climb, and then we're headed back down closer to where we opened. Lenders today, most of them have actually, their pricing is worse than yesterday. So you can actually see that by almost an eighth. Before I actually go over the summary, I just want to mention one thing with HVC, the changes in ordering the appraisals, tougher underwriting requirements, the new RESPA requirements, the increased paperwork. Just in the last 3 quarters, the banks, it's costing them about almost $500 more in order to process a loan. And, once again, there's that delays it, but all these changes have not really been good for the industry nor for the consumer for the most part. But I thought you'd like that little tidbit. Now, as I mentioned, there's really no scheduled news today. Volume has been light, continue to expect to be light. A lot of concern about what's going to happen with the Euro bank stress results. And once again, if it really turns out to be negative, we could see a big run in the bond market. And the mortgage-backed securities are trading in the middle of the range. Not a whole lot is happening today. And that my outlook is still very, very bullish on the immediate and the long term. But once again, I believe that we're overdue a correction, and it's going to come. I just don't know exactly how soon. Now, the thought of the day: ask yourself what 3 things may be holding you back. Write them down, and then write down what the answers are, and then take massive actions to overcome them. Because once again, one of the most important things in problem solving is to identify exactly what the problem is. So if you can ask yourself, what are the 3 things that are holding you back from having the success that you want? Write them down, and then when you've written down, you're able to really concentrate, focus on it, and then actually take the actions. And when you do that, you'll become even much more successful. And as always, only wanting the best for you, and have a great weekend.